is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is erinbies. I am a wife, a mom, a military veteran, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing, healed my way out, and now I'm using all of my social media platforms to educate and raise awareness. There it is, on the dangers of multi-level marketing companies and the tactics used by their reps. I am so excited about today's video, but before we get into it, here's my social media handles if you would like to follow me on social media. And this is my first video after we hit 8,000 subscribers. So thank you guys for that. I appreciate you. Shout out to the members. Shout out to just you guys being here. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the support. Okay. There is one thing that is my absolute favorite, and that is when an MLM Hun says the quiet parts out loud. And that's what we have today. This is a Scentsy Hun. This was sent to me. And let me back up. Thank you to the person that sent this to me. I appreciate it. And obviously, I'm going to keep you anonymous. And yeah, apparently today is payday for Scentsy. And she's going to talk about how you can change your paycheck. You guys already know where it's going. Drop your commentary below and brace yourself. It starts off a little bit slow, so just prepare for that. And then, yeah, it's gonna get real interesting. Here we go.
Good afternoon, guys. So, I have a few minutes to hang out and talk to you while Lincoln is in therapy. So,
She's cute.
most of you, if you're friends with me on Facebook, you know, but my kid, one of my kids, is homeschooled now. So, 3 of them go to school.
Also, I think it's important to mention that this was posted publicly on YouTube and probably on her Facebook page. I'm not really sure, but this was posted publicly. So, oh,
One of them is graduated, so she's home, but she's does her thing. And then one of them is home with me now. So I don't have very many hours to myself anymore. And it's a new challenge because I don't have very much time to go live for you guys, or I really don't have much time to myself anymore, period. But it's okay. Being a mom comes first, and it's working out. We're seeing improvements with his therapy, and
I love
things are
that.
going good. So
That's awesome.
I wanted to talk to you guys about, well, first of all, Q&A. So if you guys have any questions that you've been wanting to ask somebody or ask me, you can drop them in the comments and I will try to answer them for you. But today is payday, and if you didn't see, Scentsy has paid you for your commission for last month. And I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about that.
Do
Some of you
tell.
are either like real happy with your check or you weren't. And I want to tell you that, like, if you're not happy with your Scentsy check, what you can do to change it for next month. Already next month. Like, you can do things right now to change your check for next month. And I love that about this business, because if things come up in life and you have new bills or, you know, something else coming up that you have to pay for, or a holiday, or your car needs a part, or whatever it is, we can literally change our paycheck for the next month. And that is just amazing, because you can't do that with a traditional 9 to 5. Like, you don't get to work harder
What?
when you're working a 9 to 5 to change your paycheck for the next month.
What about overtime? What about, picking up extra shifts, those types of things? You absolutely can do that in traditional work. What?
have to like get a raise to change your paycheck, right? So I love that about Scentsy, that we have somewhat control over what we make. So there's multiple ways to change your income with Scentsy, and some of them take a long time and lots of consistent work. You're not going to go from, a couple $100s to thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars the next month, but you can make significant changes right now to change your paycheck for next month. And then you can be consistently changing things in your business and working on things to change it for the long run. I've had, $20 paychecks, and let's drop the income disclosure in this video.
Just because you're dropping the income disclosure, actually, I don't even know if she did in her video. But just because you mention it does not negate the fact that you are about to make an income claim. But don't worry, I've already sent this to the FTC so that they can see it. And I downloaded it. So if you delete it off of your YouTube or social media or whatever, uh, they already have it. It's fine.
Somebody please. Why I say something about money, but I've had a $30,000 paycheck, and the difference is what I was doing in my business.
Uh-huh.
And I made $20. I wasn't doing anything. I think
I feel like what she's really trying to say, and don't worry, she'll clear it up here in a few minutes. But her $20 paycheck, she wasn't doing anything, but she sold like $100 in products or something like that. She says, just wait, guys, just wait. This is such a gift. Oh,
honestly, the $20 was commission off of like my scent and warmer of the month. I wasn't doing anything in my business, and
meaning you
I
weren't
wasn't
recruiting.
making any income. And I got sick of that. I realized that I got some of that in my tooth. I realized the potential with Scentsy, and if I'm going to be a Scentsy consultant, I'm going to be a dang good Scentsy consultant. And I realized that I can literally change the future for my family and my kids. And the things that I'm doing now in my business, when I'm making a very, very substantial income, is very different than what I was doing when I was making $20 a month.
So tell us what you're
Um,
doing differently.
so let's just talk about the things that you can do to change your paycheck next month.
Oh,
Like, tell me some things that you're doing in your business that are working for you that are changing your paycheck, because you guys are doing things in your business that work also, and you guys have amazing ideas and things that I can learn from also. So while I'm talking, I would love if you would drop things in the comments about what you're doing in your business that are making a difference to your paycheck. But the main thing that we can control with our paychecks is our PRV. Our
mm.
sales are directly linked to our paycheck for the next
So that's personal volume that they earn a specific commission off of.
month. That is a big portion of our paycheck. Whatever you sell this month is what you will get paid on next month. So if you are just sitting back and hoping that people buy Scentsy off of your website, and you're not posting, and you're not networking, and you're not finding new customers, your paycheck is going to reflect that. But if you are out there finding new customers and networking and meeting new friends and making new connections, that is also okay. It just said I had poor connection. Can you see me?
Oh,
Can you hear me?
relatable.
So look, I'm going to explain to you. Thank you, Mariah, for dropping the income disclosure. I want
That
to
must
explain to you.
that must have been dropped on her Facebook because it's absolutely not posted from what I can see. Let me just double check. Yeah, no, that doesn't say that anywhere on her YouTube. Thanks.
What it takes to have high PRV every month. It takes constantly finding new customers, because your Scentsy business is like a bucket, okay? It's like a big bucket filled with water with a hole in the bottom. The water is going
Never mind. I'm just
to
gonna.
continuously pour out. You're going to always lose customers, because some people might not be able to afford to buy Scentsy anymore, or some people might just not use it anymore, or some people might have a family member that joins and they start buying from them. There's
Or maybe they find, dupes for much cheaper at their local store. I don't know.
always going to be things that happen that make you lose customers, right? You're always going to have that. So if you're not constantly filling your bucket back up with new connections and new customers, your bucket is going to run dry. You will run out of customers.
It's almost like you have to constantly work to fill that bucket. Weird.
So if you're not being intentional about what you're doing in your business and you're not being consistent in your business with networking and finding new friends and getting them on your social media, you're going to have an extremely hard time getting sales every single month. You're
Mm.
not going to get high sales every month if you're not continuously filling your bucket back up with water or new customers, right? So some things that I do to network are I'm always trying to make new friends, right? Like I'm a mom of 5, so my kids are involved in sports. So when I meet somebody new, I add them on social media. And I do not message them about my Scentsy business, but they see about my Scentsy business because I'm consistently posting about my business. I'm going live in my stories and I'm talking about the products that I'm using and the join specials and all of the things, right? Like getting people on your social media is so big. It's a really big thing that you can do that doesn't take much effort. It's literally just meeting new people and adding them on social media. It's so easy, okay? Like that's
It's so easy. Anybody can do it. This business isn't for everybody, though. I mean,
how one really easy way to network. You can join groups. Like who are you but take away Scentsy, right? Like, what do you love? What do you like to do? Join those Facebook groups and those communities and meet people. Engage in conversations with people. Like, you have to be careful about posting actual like MLM things in groups because a lot of Facebook groups don't let you do that for some reason, you know. Uh,
for some reason, because I don't know, maybe it could be 99%, over 99% of people in MLM lose money or don't make any at all. I mean, it could be why.
don't get me started, but you
Do
can meet
tell.
friends that way. And I have met so many people because of other things in my life that I enjoy doing. Like the type of dogs that I have, I'm in those like Facebook groups, like Yorkie Facebooks and GSP Facebooks groups and twin mom Facebook groups. And I'm
Imagine her pitching Scentsy to like new twin parents. Ugh. Ew.
like I like Disney, so I'm in Disney groups. And like if you engage and have conversations with people, it's really not hard to like build a relationship with these people. And I've also had gastric sleeve surgery, so I'm in those groups and I've met people.
These are all giant red flags. Red flags. Twin groups, sports groups, for her dogs, weight loss surgery, giant red flags. And also 2016 called and they want their strategy back. Okay. Yikes.
Because of that, and they joined my team, and it wasn't because I cold messaged them saying hey buy Scentsy. It was just because I added them as a friend, or they added me vice versa from engaging in this Facebook group, and we became friends. And then they started to see that I love Scentsy and they wanted to love it too. They wanted
And that's what we call a bait and switch. Hey, let's be friends. Oh, by the way, I have this to offer too. Oh my God, I love this so much. She's making this so easy to talk about.
to try it, right? And like I can think of one off the top of my head. She will probably pop on here. My
Mm,
daughter had surgery around the same time as me, and then she just joined my team like last week. Um,
get
it's
out.
really just about networking and meeting new people and continuously filling your bucket with new customers, because PRV is just something that you can work really, really hard at and it will change. I hear all the time that like, nobody wants to buy Scentsy, and I mean this in like a very nice way, but like that's not true. That
Mm,
that's not true. And you haven't asked everybody because my sales say differently. And that's because I'm
because if I can do it, you can do it too. That's what that's giving. Oh, wow. Like, this is wild.
consistently working my business, and I take really good care of the customers that I do,
Mm.
because it's a lot easier to try and keep the customers that you do have than to have to fill your bucket completely up every single month. Like we
Didn't she just say a few minutes ago that you have to constantly be filling your bucket or it'll run dry? So, which is it?
We can fill our bucket up some every month, but we don't want to have to start over every month. So I love my customers really, really well, and they continuously buy Scentsy from me. I was going to share this. Um, like, I had a customer yesterday place an order for $450, and I was going to talk to you
Why?
guys about that. And I've loved her really, really well. Like, I make sure she knows.
What does that mean? You loved her really well? That, I mean, that doesn't sound culty at all. You know, that seems really weird. I mean, customer service, okay, you should take care of your customers, but using that particular language just seems really odd to me.
that she affects my family and blesses us with her orders. And right before I hop,
She probably made 25% off of that. So this person, and here's the thing, because I'm looking at their comp plan, and I believe she's the top rank in the company, which is superstar director. I feel like she mentions that or something like that, or I saw it somewhere. Anyways, 25% commission on personal, let me see here, on commission from personal retail volume is 25%. So if this person spent $450, out of that $450, I know you guys are doing math at the same time too, she made $112.50. Excuse me. The rest of that goes to Scentsy unless she's like selling out of her stock. I'm sure she has a lot of stock. So,
on here to go live, I got another order from another customer for $350. That's in 24 hours. I've gotten that two huge orders, and it's because I love my customers and I let them know how much I appreciate them. And these customers are not people that, one of them I've never met in real life. She was a referral, which is another really good way to network. And then the other one, her kids go to school with my kids. That's how I met her. So if you're like, you know, not connecting with the people that are literally around you every day and the different places that you go, like, you are really missing out, because it's so easy to build connections with people enough to get them on your social media. And I've never once approached them. Like, in the beginning, I never approached them and was like, hey, buy Scentsy from me. That's just not how I operate. But they saw that I loved the air purifiers. That's what they both bought. Air purifiers. They loved that. They saw that I loved them and that I use them in my own home and that I'm sharing them. And they wanted to try them also. Um, I was going to say, let's see. Oh, referrals. That's what I was going to talk about. Like, also, if you're loving your customers and making them feel appreciated and building relationships with them, they're going to want to help you out. They're going to want to help you build your business. So when you ask them to refer you to their friends and family that might want to buy Scentsy, they're going to. And then you can also sweeten the deal with the referral program. And you can type referral program into YouTube, and there's tons of good ideas on there, things that you can do for referrals.
hey, you know what else you should search while you're there? Anti-MLM Scentsy. Yeah. And it'll pull up all of the anti-MLM content that has to do with Scentsy. And you could do that for any company. It could be, Prove It or Modere. Pick a company and then add anti-MLM into the mix if you are in any of these companies, and just watch, just listen, just take it all in.
But your customers are a really good place to start when you're looking for new customers, right? They're going to help you because they buy from you because they like you. So they
Oh,
already like you. So you have a circle and a foundation that you can build off of. Don't be scared to ask for referrals and just, sweeten the deal by benefiting them in some way. My lash girl used to have this really, really bomb referral deal. So every time I would go get my lashes done, I would share that on my social media, like, hey, it's lash day, and then I would show my lashes after I got them done, and I would refer people to her. And then she quit doing the referral deal. And I like her. And if somebody asked me, I would 100% refer them to her, but it didn't benefit me to post on my social media all the time about it anymore. And I didn't do this in a mean way at all. I just stopped doing it because it just stopped crossing my mind because the referral program wasn't in place anymore. It didn't.
It stopped crossing your mind, but it didn't benefit you anymore. Hmm. Interesting choices of words.
benefit me enough to like remind me to post. So if you benefit your customers for referring you, I promise you it'll make a difference in how many times that they tell other people to buy from you. So just growing your network is so, so important when it comes to your paycheck. Like if you are not happy with what your paycheck is this month, you can do something about it for next month. You can change it. And it's not that hard. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. And just like I said before, it becomes part of what you do and who you are to constantly add new customers into your bucket, to constantly be filling it every single month.
But remember when she said you shouldn't have to do that? That you should take care of your current customers because it's easier to do that than to have to keep filling your bucket. But at the beginning of this, she said that you have to be filling your bucket. Oh my God.
As long as you're in network marketing, you need to be expanding your network and meeting new people. And it's not hard. It's just not hard with this day and age. Like social media is just so common. Everybody does social media. So it's really just not hard to build a relationship using social media. And then if you want to change your paycheck in the long run, because the only thing that changed
Here we
from
go.
my $20 paycheck and my $30,000 paycheck was
Income
not my
claim.
PRV. My PRV has changed significantly.
Did you guys hear that? I know she hasn't dropped the bomb here yet. She just said my PRV, my personal sales has increased, but that's not the change. What do you guys what do you guys think the change might be? Could it be recruiting?
I sold obviously like $100 the month that I got made $20. And my PRV is way different than that now.
And that math checks out because at the first couple levels in Scentsy, you're at a 20% discount on personal volume. You increase to 25% as you recruit. Let me actually back up. Yeah. So as soon as you have 1,000 in personal volume, you get a 5% increase. And you stay at that 25 all through the ranks. And then it increases. Um, like you get paid off of the downline, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. So, hmm.
But even the PRV difference isn't enough to take my paycheck from $20 to $30,000. Um, you have to consistently be building a team if you want a big, big life changing paycheck.
It's almost like she knows I could make a little bit of money selling some product. It's cool. But the real money is in recruiting. What?
You have to share this opportunity. The best product or thing that we sell in Scentsy is the opportunity. We have a life changing blessing that we can share with other people. And I think so many times we think that people are going to think we're stupid or annoying or whatever it is when we ask them if they would like to join Scentsy. And we forget that we are offering something valuable. And you have to stop worrying about people's judgment, because the people that join Scentsy or the people that consider it or the people that know what it's done for your life are never going to judge you. We are all out here trying to do what's best for ourselves and for the people that we love. And Scentsy is a blessing. Whether it's changed your grocery, the amount of money you have to spend on groceries or your gas money, or it's what's keeping you at home raising your kids instead of working a 9 to 5. Like Scentsy is life changing in so many different ways, and that looks so different to so many people. It could honestly just be making friends.
Oh my God. Why should anybody have to pay to join a multi-level marketing company to make friends? No. No, absolutely not. By the way, these claims that she's making are absolutely wild because when you look, I'm pulling it up right now. I'm also going to put the income disclosure statement in the video description so that you guys can check it out. Oh, this income disclosure statement. There's two groups, and I talked about this on a live that I did the other night. Group one from the income disclosure statement are people that were in Scentsy all of 2021. That's their, from what I have found, their most current income disclosure statement. So group one is people that have been in Scentsy for the entire 12 months of 2021. Group two are people that were not part of Scentsy all 12 months, essentially. So the number of consultants in group one, the people that were in all 12 months, was 59,736 people. Group two is more than double. So 152,021 people. Okay. That to me feels like that shows the turnover. You know, these are people that joined, halfway through or whatever. Like the fact that they have grouped this way without giving more information, I find fascinating. It would be more eye opening for the consumer, in my opinion, if they had the income disclosure statement by rank. Show us the money that people are making by rank and the percentage of the company that are those ranks. That would be interesting. Anyways, we're going to skip right down to the median annual commissions. Group one, the median annual commission was $1,022. So that is group one, and that's less than what, $80 a month is what people are making. This is before expenses. This is gross. So it doesn't include if they ordered any product. It doesn't include if they attended events. It doesn't include, if they cut up the little pieces of the Scentsy bars and they're making samples for people and sending it out for their little Scentsy club thing that they do every month. Some of them. It doesn't include any of the cost of any of that stuff. So 80-ish dollars a month. Okay. And then group two, the median annual commission was $152 for the year. So when they're making claims like this and they're saying, listen, it can cover your groceries, it can do this. No, that's not what the income disclosure statement says. And if somebody is in Scentsy and they're watching this and they're upset by it and they don't like that, I'm going over this stuff, talk to Scentsy because this comes directly from the Scentsy website. And those numbers come directly from the back office. So if you don't like these numbers, if you don't like how it's being presented, go talk to your corporate office.
It could be earning free vacations. It could be free Scentsy. So stop discounting the opportunity and stop worrying about what other people think. We have something so amazing, and how selfish of us is it to gatekeep it because we're scared of what other people are going to think?
Oh my God.
That's just insanity to me. And I'm not judging anybody for that mentality, because for so long I was scared to ask people to join my team or to offer the opportunity because I didn't want people to think I was annoying. And now I just don't care. I ask the people that I think it would change their life, and how the people I think that would be really good at this, because why would I not help somebody, right? And
But listen, let's not forget what you said. You're trying to paint this picture like it's really to help people. We looked at the numbers. We looked at the numbers. I've looked at the comp plan. I'll also include that in the video description. So it's not really about helping them, considering a few minutes ago you said in order for you to, the difference between the $20 paycheck and the 30,000 paycheck, which absolutely is an income claim. I already talked about that, but is building a team. So you're trying to paint the picture like you're helping people, but at the end of the day, you want to recruit people so that you can make more money for your family because you have big goals for your family. Please stop presenting it like you're trying to help people when the numbers look like this. You're not helping anybody, you're helping yourself. Let's just be honest.
in the long run, when you do this over and over and over, and then you help train them and teach them how to run their Scentsy business, your paycheck is going to do things that you never in a million years would have thought could happen. I promise you, when I joined Scentsy, I obviously never in a million years thought that I could make the money that I make.
And what percentage of your downline is making the money that you're making? What percentage do you have that are the same rank, that are making the same amount of money? Because that's another thing that they like to say, "Oh, they can out earn me." That's okay, whatever. What percentage of your team are making the money that you are, or close to it? Let's just say it that way. Probably not a whole lot. I don't know how big her team is, but I bet it's not a whole lot.
And it's because it doesn't seem real. And so many people don't realize that it's possible. But if you're honest and you share that with people that, I made, 500 extra dollars this month, or I made $1,000 extra this month.
But according to the income disclosure statement from your company, that doesn't happen. So these examples, in my opinion, that's not being honest.
Than not, I can pay my car payment with my Scentsy income. Like, that's a huge deal. That's a huge deal. And people just don't realize it's possible until you open your mouth and you tell them. And when you do this over and over and over and over, your paycheck will forever be changed. Forever. I don't have to work. I take that back. I do
Oh,
have to work as hard because I have a
girl, you should have edited that out. You should have edited that part out. Freudian slip, absolutely. I don't have to work as hard because I have a team. Oh man, are you gonna delete this? Because you probably should. Oh,
really big, goal for my business and for my family's future. But my paycheck is way bigger because I've shared the opportunity than because I sell $5,000 to $6,000 every month.
oh, if I could clap harder, I would, but I don't want to like do that in the mic and like freak you guys out, especially if you're listening with, headphones. Um, yeah, exactly. Exactly. My paycheck is so much bigger because I have recruited. Absolutely. That's exactly the problem that the anti-MLM movement has with these companies. You make a little bit of profit on selling a product and you have to work crazy hard to sell that product typically. But if you recruit somebody, okay, you're going to make more money. Exactly. Exactly. The distributors are the customers. Love that. Thank you for proving our point.
And that's a lot of Scentsy. But I could sell $500 and still have a really insane paycheck because when you share the opportunity, it builds your business in this really strong way, in this really wide way. And you don't have to depend on your sales every single month to pay your bills.
No, instead, you depend on your team sales. And then you justify that you're entitled to that because you help them. Oh my God.
You share the community and you build leaders and you build other people's business with them and you help other people out. And in tune, it helps build your business.
Oh
It
my God.
changes your future. So stop being scared to get out there and offer this opportunity to other people. There are people right now that could use the opportunity with Scentsy in a crazy big way, but somebody hasn't asked them yet. They don't know that it's possible. They don't even know about Scentsy opportunity, right? So, like, ask people because there's people out there that are going to be like, oh my gosh, I never thought about that. Let's see. Question: from your $30,000 checks, how much, I think is what it's supposed to say, is it from your PRV and your team? No need to know money amount, just curious to know
Oh, we want to
the
know.
business brings in the big checks. Is it the PRV or is it from the team? So
I'll answer that. Super easy. The majority of it is from the team. Okay, next question. Just kidding. Let's hear what she has to say.
I think you were probably typing that as I was talking, but you make way more money off of your team. I mean, think about if I sell, $2,000, you make 30% off of that. So I made $600 from my sales. But if my paycheck's $30,000, so PRV is
Oh my God. Just process what she just said. Just process that example. So she made $600 from selling Scentsy products. And if she had a $30,000 paycheck, which is what she said that she's had, I don't know if that's current or past or whatever. So you're telling me you make $600 off of the product and $29,400 off of your team. That's what you're telling us? Oh my God, this is beautiful. Oh, thank you for proving us right.
A really small portion of it when you start to build a really, really big team. You'll see the benefits of sponsoring new people and sharing the opportunity quickly. You make a percentage off of the people below you, and the higher up they rank and the more you train them and help them out and help them to be successful, that's where the key is. You
The higher they rank through recruiting, the more money you make. Yeah.
can't
Oh,
just sponsor people and think it's going to change your business. You have to sponsor people and help them too. Their success is your success. And if you have a genuine heart and you truly want to just change people's lives and help them grow and help them earn vacations and help them retire from their jobs to be home with their kids
they have to recruit. I just wanted to fill that in real quick.
and help them, build a business to where they have financial freedom and be able to say yes to vacations and yes to, to their kids more often and not have to stress so much about money. Like that's where the real reward is.
No, that's called manipulation.
When you have a serving heart to the people below you and the people that join your team and you really want the best for them and you lead from the front and you teach them everything you know and you don't keep secrets and you just let all that petty stuff go and you truly help them succeed, that's when you see a difference in your paycheck. You could recruit 1 million people and they could sell $0 because you weren't a good leader and you didn't help anybody and you just train or let them join and then ditched them, and you won't make any money off of that. Like, we don't make money off of people buying kits. We make money off of helping other people be successful. So that's where
Helping other people be successful, meaning just trying to grasp what you're saying here. Because at the beginning of this, you talked about ways to network, you talked about how to sell product, taking care of your customers. And then you went into the recruiting part of this and you said, listen, you can make a little bit of money, not in these words, you make a little bit of money if you're selling the product, but the big money is in recruiting. So when you say you need to help people be successful, it sounds to me like what you mean is you need to help people recruit other people so that they can make that big money. Because the people that are, maybe making the $100 that you talked about at the beginning, they're probably not the ones that are going on the trips. They're probably not the ones that are making the car payments because those people aren't recruiting. So it's almost like you're saying the big money is in recruiting other people.
the leadership role comes into play. And once you train them and you teach them all the things, it's a lot in the beginning, but they learn and then they don't need you so much anymore, right? And you teach them how to be leaders and how to do it with their team. And that's where you're going to see the biggest change in your paycheck. So I hope that you got something from this today. I hope it inspires you to
Oh, we got something from it. All right. I'm so glad that you put this out publicly. This is awesome.
take control of your paycheck and realize that it really is in your hands. If you want a different income with Scentsy,
How ironic is it that she's saying you have full control of your paychecks? It's the control is in your hands. However, the majority of the income that she gave the examples from in this video were from other people. So how are you in control of that if the money that you're making, the majority of it, is off of other people? It would be in their hands, right? Yikes.
you can do something about it. You do not have to sit back and just hope that things change, because they won't. It won't. It won't. You have to do it. It's a choice. Just like everything in life, it is a choice. And you can change things today. You can change the trajectory of your paycheck next month. Is it
Yeah, so get busy and start recruiting. Okay, I'm done with that. Anyways, wow. If there were ever an example of the distributors being the customers, this would be it. And I didn't even talk about the front loading that happens because when those distributors order product, guess who gets paid off of all of that? And then they have all this product that's sitting there. I could do a whole video on just front loading and give specific examples. You guys let me know what you think about that. Also, don't join Scentsy. Don't join any MLM, actually. It's not worth it. Look at the income disclosure statement. Look at the data and the facts from the FTC. I feel like a broken record at this point, but like do your own research. And if you're in Scentsy and you're thinking, God, this is making a lot of sense what this gal in this black hat is saying. Yeah, do some more research. Go to YouTube because you're already here. Type in anti-MLM, the name of the MLM company that you're in, and just start watching. Ask yourself, is this true? Does this really happen? Have I experienced this? Has somebody that I've, if you've recruited somebody, have they experienced? Has this been something that's been talked about? Instead of automatically being, no, no, they're haters. That's just the MLM trying to control you. That's just, in my opinion, the leader trying to control you. Start to think for yourself. Start to ask yourself questions. Start to educate yourself outside of what is being fed to you from the company and your upline. It's very important. Okay. Thank you guys. I appreciate you so much for watching all the way through. If you have not already liked, commented, because I love your comments, and subscribed, please do so. That would be amazing. It helps me get the word out to more people. And also, thank you for 8,000 subscribers. This is really cool. And it's been really fun to watch it grow and just interacting with you guys in a really cool way. So thank you guys for being here. And again, thanks for watching all the way through. And I will see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.